All right, it's High Tech Toys Week, and there's nothing better than a nice high-tech vehicle to look at. And this time we're going big. Not Hummer big, I mean big, big. This is the Knight XV Extreme Vehicle. This is, I'm over 6 feet tall and I'm barely looking over the hood. This is the most ridiculously outfitted armored vehicle you can get. It's Canadian made, and I want to get a tour. What are the features of this ridiculously big vehicle?
The features of the Knight XV. So what we have here is ballistic hardened steel, which obviously will defeat a number of projectiles. We have also ballistic run flat tires. Once again, these will run 80 miles if a projectile pierces it. Let's move to the front.
It'll go 80 miles after you shoot out the tires?
Absolutely, no question about it.
Okay.
So another security feature is the FLIR Night Vision thermal imaging system. So at night, you're able to see people picking up on the heat off their body. More camera systems on the side here, which we'll get into when we get into the vehicle. Each one of our doors on this particular vehicle weighs 350 pounds.
Come on, a 350-pound door?
Absolutely.
That's just the armor that makes it that heavy?
That's just the armor that makes it that heavy, and also the glass too, which is 32 mil, and I'll show you that as well.
That's like this?
About this, yeah.
Holy smokes. So can we get in?
We can, but there's one more cool thing that you need to see, Dan. Come up front.
Okay.
We have air ride suspension, which lowers and brings the truck up. So if you take a look under, you notice the vehicle now starts to lower down.
And you can do that on the fly while you're driving?
Do it on the fly while you're driving.
That's
ready
crazy.
to get in?
Yeah,
Let's
totally.
do
it. This is swanky.
Oh.
So this is all customizable, I assume?
This is all customized. Welcome to the Knight XV Salon, as we call it. So basically the back of the Knight XV, our salon, is controlled through iPad technology. We can control all of the cameras back here. We can control all the temperature back here. We can go on the internet. And if the driver gets lost, of course, we have maps and navigation for around the world for our clients.
Okay, I want to see these cameras out the vehicle, like these thermal cameras. What does that look like?
Well, right now, what this looks like is, now you're looking at the front through the FLIR Night Vision camera system. So this is through the front of the vehicle.
Wait, I'm going to get in there. I want to see if you can see me.
We can see you, Dan.
So could you see me?
You look great.
That's so cool. Let me throw a couple things at you. Yeah. What if somebody sticks an explosive on the bottom of this car? Could you blow it up that way?
No, as a matter of fact, we have a under vehicle magnetic detector.
Shut up.
So what it affords is basically, what it allows for is if someone places any kind of an explosive device under the vehicle, a signal goes off to the driver, and then the vehicle is then evacuated.
This is the Batmobile, basically. Whoa, look how thick that is.
Right, so on each of the Knight XVs, depending on the armoring level, we built a proprietary system that allows for windows to go up and down. This particular window is 32 mil. Yes.
So this is the only armored vehicle that has windows that roll down?
Yes.
Cool. This is ridiculous, but a little bit, I'd like to be able to see out the windows. Are they always tinted like this for security?
For security, they are tinted until we built a certain feature in, which is electrostatic tinting. By the push of one button, it will go from muted to full view.
That's great.
So really, this is a security feature that is offered.
So I'm guessing for a vehicle like this, to start it, you have to give a fingerprint, DNA sample, retinal scan. It must be ridiculous.
We thought about it, but we went another way instead. We go ahead and we machined our own key, and it happens to be a $1,000 key made of steel.
A $1,000 key?
$1,000.
Okay, so how much is the whole shebang?
This Knight XV is $810,000 US.
I guess I would kind of expect that for the number of things this has.
For the number of appointments in this vehicle, this is actually reasonable for our client.
Crazy. Well, it's not reasonable for me, so for now it's on my wish list, but thanks for showing it to me, Seth.
Thanks for having me.